afternoon. And yes, today
Hello.
we return to the adventures of our intrepid team in the bowels of Kandrakar. All right, so where we left off last time, y'all had just arrived at the grand stair that leads down into the caverns below the mountain door. Uh, So before y'all just go gung ho in there, was there anything that y'all wanted to do to prepare?
Mm, nope.
If I recall correctly, and I probably don't, um, I need to find the room that we're in. One second.
We're in the room.
Yeah, it's on the eastern edge of the map.
Right. We are currently inside this large room, right? With
Yeah,
the staircases going up. Yeah,
yep.
okay, there I am.
Or they're going down, but yeah,
Wait,
Oh, that's right.
there seems to be one that's going that
yeah,
actually
yeah.
going up.
Yeah, the one that there is one that goes up and one that goes down. The one that goes up is blocked off by rubble, though.
Ah, okay.
That's right. We stealthed in here, and I used a charge of restore balance to remove someone's disadvantage on stealth. That's what it
Yeah.
was. All right, trying to remember why I'm down one of my charges.
So, do y'all want to go ahead and head down?
Wait, there's a door before us, right?
Oh, right. That door. Y'all took care of that last session. It was the one with the flame trap on
Oh,
it.
yeah, right. Yeah, right. I forgot.
If you want, you can harvest. You can harvest the fluid from that and possibly make some alchemist's fire if you can find somebody with proficiency with alchemist's tools.
Hmm. Maybe not now.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
All right, so you're just gonna leave it in there.
Well, I
I
guess, yeah.
I don't have alchemist tools, and I doubt I have the means to contain that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Speaking honestly.
All right.
Yeah, it's but that stuff won't be going anywhere, so you can so y'all can find y'all can harvest it on the way back out if you want. All right. So, now you descend the stairs leading down. It's getting very dark. Do you want to go ahead and maybe light a torch or something to that effect? Because
Well,
it's like total darkness down here.
yeah, well, let's do this. I'm
I've
not
got
afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of what's in the dark that I cannot see because it's so dang dark, so dang dark, so dang dark, so dang dark, so dang dark.
All right. So what were you gonna say, Agma?
well, before I suddenly wish I was a cleric and can cast silence, I was going to say that I would like to light a torch.
All right. Okay. So uh, all right. So you light one, so you can see for 60 feet. Let's see here. So a torch. I gotta refresh myself on the specifics of a torch.
If I recall, it's 30 bright, 30 dim.
Yeah. All right. It says it burns for 1 hour, providing bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an
Oh,
additional 20 feet.
so I can see for 40 feet then.
Yeah. Vivi, are you still with us, right?
Yeah, I'm still with us.
Okay, so I can't remember if half elves have dark vision or not.
I
Yes, half elves have dark vision out to 60 feet,
Okay.
say I don't know.
as I learned recently.
All right. So you've
Well, at least one of us knows.
okay. So you see you see from where you're standing, there are two paths that lead. There's two paths that lead forward. There's one, and in front of you there's this sort of it's actually a pretty decently fast moving creek that goes this way.
Is that water?
Yeah, it's probably not something you should drink without boiling it first, but yeah, it's
Well, it's gonna be one more weapon for me.
so which way do you want to go?
I guess we should go where the water is going.
Okay. All right. I'll just okay. So, as you step onto the stones of the or onto the rocks, the river that this little creek is flowing over, um, you can feel them kind of shifting and moving under your feet. They're a little bit loose. I'm gonna need y'all to roll either each of you to roll either an athletics or a let's see here. Uh, yeah, it's either an athletics or acrobatics check to keep your footing.
Okay, I have a +2 to athletics.
All right. So
I
go.
don't know if you're going to be rolling for me or if I
Yeah,
should use the
I'll roll for you.
Okay, I was going to say, or if I should use the
Oh.
dice button for.
Oof.
Ouch. Okay, so Vivi, this catches you off guard, and you end up falling. You end up tripping and falling over, and you
You die.
tumble. You tumble 1, 2, 3, 4 feet forward, and you take I think it's 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
I'm just gonna put myself right here because I rolled the same fucking thing.
Yeah. So all right. So 1d. So. Uh.
Also, what's that bat that we see there?
Oh, shoot! That y'all weren't supposed to see that. Okay, so Vivi, you take 4 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and Agma, you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Don't worry, at least one of us didn't see whatever we weren't supposed to see.
All right. Okay.
I didn't see it. I'm I'm busy working on other shit on the side while I play.
You saw you saw nothing. These
Also,
are not
who's
the
holding
droids
the
you're
torch?
looking for. Anyway,
Oh, I
so-
was. I think the torch got lost in the water.
Oh yeah, the torch. You did accidentally drop the torch in the water and it got put out. So, I'm pretty sure. Don't you have the light cantrip, Vivi?
Yes.
Yeah, you could always just use that.
Then I'll use that.
All right, so. So, yeah, it says you touch one object that's no larger than 10 feet in any dimension, so I guess you'll go ahead and use that on your, I guess your crossbow.
Yeah, that works.
It sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. Alright. So you pick yourself up off the ground after that spell. So So all right, let me roll for the other two. For the other two. Uh, okay, so I got you got to realize I'm juggling like two characters. So okay,
I
so that'll
understand.
be so he'll roll an acrobatics check. Okay, so Arrow's fine. Now for Marrow. Oh wow, Marrow actually has proficiency with acrobatics. Okay, Marrow's fine. Noxon, I'm guessing that 13 was your check.
Yep.
All right, so so the two of you pick yourselves up off the ground, and continue on, down the way. Okay, so you see before you there's two paths, right here. There's this path which leads into a small alcove with well, you're not sure what it is in it because your light doesn't illuminate the whole thing, but and then you could or you could continue to follow the stream downhill.
Let's follow the stream downhill since there doesn't seem to be anything into the alcove. So yeah.
Well, inside this little alcove, you see let's see here. There's but inside this little cave, you see there's the desiccated corpse of a dwarf explorer, with a leather pouch on his belt that seems to contain a few coins in it. Do you want to go grab that?
Sure.
All right, so let me go ahead. So just if you'll just, I'll need y'all to roll initiative now.
Oh.
So.
Do you have my character sheet open, or do you need my initiative score?
What? Yeah, let's go
Or
ahead and
proficiency bonus?
yeah. What
Well,
is your initiative?
it's sure.
+3, you say?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Vivi acts on the order of 7. The rest of y'all need to roll initiative. I'm guessing that 6 was yours, Noxon.
Yep.
All
22.
right. And I'll go ahead and roll for Paulo and Noxon. So. Okay, so as you step into the cave, a sturge flies down from the ceiling. So that's
Oh, come on.
do you want to try and look up to see if there are any more? Cause
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
so
Just a perception check, right?
yeah. So that initiative, or that sturge will act on an initiative of 7. So yeah, if any of y'all want to roll perception.
Wait, how much proficiency bonus do I have? I have 3. Okay. Yay!
All right, Noxon, you see at the top of this. At the top of the cave, there are 5 more Sturges on the ceiling, but they don't seem to have woken up yet. Uh, Agma, it's your turn.
I would like the Sturge that is awake, just the Sturge that is awake, to give me I believe it is a Wisdom saving throw. I need to pull up the book that has my spell in it.
Okay, take your time.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on it.
All right. So, so let me know what's.
Soon as I find magic. There we go. Sorry, intelligence saving throw. I needed to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. All right. So it's Wow, its intelligence is like bottom of the barrel garbage tier.
I would assume
6.
so because it's an insect.
Yeah, it fails and it just drops dead. All right.
5 psychic damage.
Yeah, the thing only has 2 health, so. All right. So as you hold on. But the sounds of the fighting awaken 3 more Sturges. As they
That's a fair point. I didn't know that the other Sturges were there because it wasn't pointed out to me previously.
22, 17,
was.
and 13.
It was pointed out to me previously.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
in that case,
or rather, you weren't the one that saw them. Noxon was.
Huh. Well, I guess that by default I should have already said it. No?
should have. I didn't hear anything.
All right.
Although
Anyway.
I don't know how much combat it would be doing since Mind Sliver is just a verbal component.
Yeah, but it would have it would have the Sturgis would have heard the verbal component
That's true.
because it's kind of echoey here in the cave. All right, so next up it's this Sturgis' turn. It's gonna fly over and try to latch onto Noxon. Okay, so I gotta confer with the book again. Okay, so
Real quick, DM.
what's up?
Are the Sturges? Do the Sturges wake up and make themselves aware or make themselves active on my turn,
Well,
or is it at the end of my turn?
it's after your turn because you've already spent your action. So,
Right. I was asking because I still had a bonus action and.
yeah, it would have been after your turn.
Okay.
All right, so that'll be +5 to hit. 22, I assume, hits your AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, because you have an AC of 17.
Yeah.
So let's.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. So, alright, so that'll be 1d. So you'll take 1d4 plus 3 piercing damage. So you take 6 piercing damage and the Sturge latches onto you. Alright, next one is going to come up and it's also going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and try to attack you. 7, that's a miss. Alright, Paulo is going to, he's going to cast, let's see here, what does he have prepared? Okay, so he's going to use one of his first level spell slots well, first he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's going to use Magic Missile to target all three of these Sturges. And that's all going to do at least uh, that's all going to do at least 2 damage. Uh, so that'll be basically he just killed all of them with one cast of the spell. Since each missile does 1d4 plus 1 damage. But we're not done yet, because there's still two more Sturges left on the ceiling, so they're gonna fly down and they're gonna roll initiative as well. So 10 and 18. So okay, so alright, this one is gonna fly in. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's also gonna try to attack you. Knocks in 13. That's a miss.
Yeah.
Alright, Eero's up. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's gonna take a shot at this one with his short bow. So that'll be, should have a +6 to hit. 23, that's a hit. The Sturge, the arrow transfixes the Sturge and kills it. Okay, Vivi. There's still one more Sturge left in the cave. Do you want to go ahead and try and just shoot it with your crossbow?
I'll make the attempt.
All right. So that'll be plus. Yeah, you've got a +3 dexterity, right?
I have +1 dexterity.
Oh, +1. Okay. So that'll be +4 to hit because you have a +3 proficiency bonus. 18. Yep. You score a hit, and there's no more Sturges left in the cavern. So, all right. So Noxon, you go ahead and add 35 gold to your total.
Ooh.
Because that's how much was in the dead dwarf's satchel.
Nice. Your gold will not be used in vain.
Yep. And anyway, you ever see a dead guy go shopping?
No.
Okay, so continuing down the hallway. Did you want to go ahead and get your marching order back in order?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I guess Noxon will be out front because he's the tank. All right. I know it looks like some of y'all are in the wall, but
I am the
Goddamn
wall.
ghosts. Who you gonna call?
yep.
Ghostbusters. Okay, I'm in no joke.
Okay, just gotta
I'm so sad.
hold on. Let me just move y'all. There we go. Okay, so from here there are two pathways. There's one that leads to the west, and one that leads east, and one that leads west.
Where do you want to go, everyone?
Is there any indication as to one direction leading uphill or downhill?
No, it's level ground.
When in doubt, go left.
All right, so you're gonna head. Okay, hold on, I gotta. Okay, so y'all, I just gotta roll some stuff real quick. Okay, so if you'll just bear with me real quick. All right, so. All right, so what's y'all's passive perception?
12.
12. Okay. What about you, Noxon?
Passive wisdom
Or yeah,
perception thing.
it's 10 plus your wisdom
13.
modifier. 13. Okay.
Yeah.
Vivi, what about you?
I have a +2 to wisdom, but I do have proficiency in perception.
Well, it's or let me.
Oh, it's 15.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was an actual like stat box for it.
Okay. You're so as y'all walk into this cavern, uh, the most of these guys or most of you don't seem to spot them, but Vivi, you notice something moving. Uh, so I just hold on. I just gotta switch layers real quick. You see in this cavern that there's the forms of two humanoid creatures that they seem to have lizard-like features, and the smell coming off of these guys is just awful. Uh, and you also see a little further into the cavern that hold on, I gotta uh. You also see further into the cavern that there's a creature that it looks sort of like a jellyfish from this distance. You can't really see it that well, because it's at the outer edge of your light range. Um, but its silhouette kind of reminds you of a jellyfish. Uh, but all three creatures notice you guys and attack. Go ahead and re-roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm not lucky with the initiatives.
Okay, so Vivi, you have a +1 dexterity, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 19 for Vivi.
And that's a surprisingly decent roll for once.
All right, and Claire Bolds is 5.
Yep.
So, Noxon, I need you to roll initiative.
I did already. I did like 4.
Oh, 4. All right, man, y'all are kind of rolling in the dumpster for initiative today, aren't you?
I know, right?
All right, so
It's like it was completely random.
So Eero gets 22, and Paulo gets 14. And now I get to roll for these guys. Okay, so these dudes. Okay, so they've got.
Perfect.
They get plus. They don't get a bonus to initiative, so. 8 and 5. And the jellyfish looking creature gets +2. So all right, Eero's first. He's gonna go. He's gonna go 1, 2, and he's gonna take a shot at the. He's gonna take a shot at this one over here with his short bow. So that'll be plus. It should be +5 to hit, or no, it's +6. Oh, that's a crit. Okay, so shame it's not on a roll that he gets sneak attack dice on. So that'll be 2d6 plus 3. So this guy takes 9 damage. All right, Vivi. It's your turn. What do you see? Yeah, there's two of these creatures in front of you, and then there's the jellyfish-looking thing at the back. What are you gonna do?
Try to shoot whatever's closest, I guess.
All right, that'll be this one. So let's you get +4 to hit. 6. That's a miss. Okay. So you've. All right. So now Paulo, and I gotta check a. All right, so now, all right, so it's Paulo's turn, and he's going to use Chill Touch on this one. So he's got to check his sheet for. Okay, so he's got a +7 to the attack. 10, that's a miss. Alright, I think it's a miss. I gotta just check the stat block. Well, yeah, that's a miss. Okay. So he's, yeah. Alright, so now this thing, the jellyfish thing's turn. Okay, so it's got, let's see here, what is it? It's got like a speed of, oh, wait, that's right, I forgot this is one of the enemies that I added. Okay, so it's got that's a speed of 10 feet, or a fly speed of 30 feet, hover. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's going to reach out with its tentacles and try to grab Eero. And by the way, Vivi, now that it's closer, you see that this creature does not look as much like a jellyfish as you initially thought. Rather, its appearance is that of it seems to be some sort of floating brain, with tentacles hanging off of the bottom of it and a beak on the front. All
I
right.
think
Oh
Joey's
no.
the computer.
So so that'll be a +4 to hit. 18. Let's check that against Arrow's AC. That is a hit. All right. So this attack will deal. This attack deals 1d10 plus 2 piercing damage. Uh, 12. Ouch.
Oh.
Alright, so he's. Oh, yeah, he had 30 hit points going into this, not 27. So he's down to. He's down to 18, and he has to make a Constitution save. Okay, so that's it's a DC 11 Constitution save. So that's just a straight D20. Two. So he's now poisoned. Uh. All right. So the poison target is paralyzed, and it can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. So so he can't move. Alright, this troglodyte is gonna come up. 1, 2, and it's gonna make a multi-attack against Paulo. So that is. I just gotta. Okay, so Okay, so it has it's +4 to hit, and it's making 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. So 14, 20, and 22. I gotta just cross-reference that with Paulo's AC. All 3 of those hit, so that's 3d4 plus 6. 12 damage. And what is Paulo's HP? 25. So he's down to 13. Alright, this next one, he's gonna. Well, there's not a whole lot he really. Okay, so he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's gonna make a multi-attack against you, Vivi. What's
Oh
your.
boy.
Come again?
My AC is 12.
Okay. 23. Oh, that's a crit. Okay. So that's gonna be 4d4 plus 6. You take 14 damage all told. All right, Agma, you better see about helping out your buddies there.
Yeah, we gotta do something.
Well, Fireball is off the table since they're a little too close for that. And that is my only AoE spell. So. Let's see how strong one of these guys are. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at 3rd level.
Okay.
And I want to hit that weird beaked jellyfish.
All right. Go ahead and so what does that entail? Let's see here.
It's an attack roll using my spell attack bonus. I get to choose the element of the damage. I'm going to choose lightning because it's sitting over water. Fuck it.
All right. Well, it's
And it will
floating, but
deal.
yeah.
And since I'm upcasting it, it's going to be 5d8 damage if it hits. If I miss, it sucks.
Okay. Is it half damage on a miss or just no damage on a miss?
It's no damage on a miss because it's one of them attack spells.
All right. So go ahead and roll for it.
Son of a
13
bitch.
versus its AC, which is 12. So that's a hit.
Hey, I'll take it all day.
Nice.
So it's going to take
yeah.
28 lightning damage. God damn, that's a good roll.
Okay, so you see it starts to convulse a little bit from the because it's you basically just loaded a bunch of lightning damage directly into its brain. So, all right, Noxon, you're up. You're gonna want
Oh, it's
to
still alive?
huh?
It's still alive?
Yeah, Noxon hasn't been attacked by these guys yet.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Quicken spell and burn 2 of my sorcery points.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hit the same creature with a firebolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it. 13.
Another 13 to
that's a
hit. That's a thing.
So go ahead and roll damage.
16 fire damage.
All right. Cool. Just like fried away more than half. You fried it away like more than 3/4 of that thing's health in one go. Good on you. All right. Arrow.
Wait,
He's
where am
going
I?
to. Oh, right. That's right. I forgot.
Where am
I
I?
kind of skipped your turn, Noxon. Sorry about that. Okay.
It's
So what do you want to do?
I want to see if the two before me are controlled by the brain.
They don't seem to be. It's
Okay.
they're it just seems like this brain thing is just a passing monster that happened to join in the fight.
Does it breathe?
It does. Yeah, or it does because it's yeah, because it would say otherwise if it couldn't,
Okay.
or if it
So
didn't mean to.
I want to try to use shape water on all three, if possible. Since there's a water stream right next to us,
All right.
in order to asphyxiate them.
Uh,
You want to attempt to drown them?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
That's
pretty
dope.
sure it says in the spell's description that you can't do that, but let me check.
Wait. Let me check as well. Shape.
Let me look over the spell. Okay, so basically so the way that the spell is worded, it's pretty clear that that as intended, you're not supposed to be able to use it to harm creatures. Because like if you freeze water, it can't be water that has creatures in it.
Shape
Okay.
water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, it's a cantrip. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I am thinking of a different spell.
So-
Well, instead, I'm going to try to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and use booming blade on the thing before me.
all right. Well, you're gonna provoke opportunity attacks from both of those troglodytes if you do that.
Well, there's wait, no, Euro is out for now, and well, there's Paulo and Vivi. I'm sure they're gonna do well.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the opportunity attacks. Because that. Okay, so that is plus. Just a second. All right, so that'll be +4 to hit, and they're making two of them. A crit and a miss. So
DM's hogging all the fucking crits.
so that's, I believe it's 2d4 plus 2 uh of total. Yeah. So it would have actually, it's like, so you take 8 slashing damage.
That makes me down to, let's see, 16.
All right, so you're using booming blade on the jellyfish.
Yeah. How do you roll again for booming blade?
You make a melee attack.
DM question.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's still within melee range of the troglodytes, why is he taking attacks of opportunity?
Well, because he left a threatened square. Or wait, hold on. How did? Hold on. I gotta check the.
Oh, it's there, actually.
I gotta let me double check the.
Right, because he hasn't left a threatened square. He moved from one threatened square to another.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that
okay.
shouldn't
So it
provoke an
says
attack
when
of
a hostile
opportunity.
creature you can see moves out of your reach. So never mind about that 8. About that the damage you just took.
Phew.
Knocks in.
Phew.
This is why it
Okay.
pays to have a rules lawyer in the party. Okay, so
Just be sure to ask questions. Don't
yeah.
correct the DM. Just ask.
yeah.
Because maybe there's information you don't know about. If they had Sentinel or something, then fuck.
Yeah. Technically that creature that you cast those spells on does have immunity to lightning damage, but you made a good point that it was that it was like it's that part of it was in water.
Oh, see, I didn't know it was immune to lightning damage.
Yeah.
Because I'm not familiar with this creature.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, never mind about that 8 damage you just took, Noxen. All right, so for Booming Blade, what it does is you make a single melee weapon attack, and if it hits, then you get then it has an additional effect. I think it does like 1d8 additional thunder damage, and it also if it moves by the end of your next turn, or by the start of your next turn, then it will take additional thunder damage. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll for it.
So it should be.
And I'm guessing you're
plus-
attacking with your scimitar.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yep.
So plus strength and prof.
Yep. Yep, and don't forget the +1 for the. So that would be 14. That's a hit. So it does
Yeah.
1d6 slashing plus 1d8 fire plus 1d8 thunder. So and then plus.
So that makes
strength
2d8s.
plus 1. Yeah, 2d8 plus 1d6 plus 1.
And strength.
Yeah. Yeah. And your strength mod, yeah.
Yeah. Hapa!
All right. Wow. 9 damage. So. All right. Arrow is not. Arrow is all he's gonna do is he's gonna take the dodge action, which will cause.
Hero can't take any actions because of the poison that he's under.
Oh well, no. Hold on. That would be true if he was stunned, but let me.
Doesn't the poison stun or incapacitate or whatever it was?
It says paralyzed. Okay.
Yeah, he can't do shit then.
Okay, a paralyzed creature. Oh yeah, is incapacitated and can't move or speak. Attack rolls against. Ouch! Oh man, that's gonna suck if he gets hit. All right.
That's why I targeted that thing first, because that thing's nasty.
All right. So yeah, Arrow is all Arrow really can do is roll a Constitution save to try and throw off the effect.
Yeah.
4. That's a failure. All right,
Dear
Vivi,
God.
Poor
it might
Arrow.
be a good idea. Oh, right. Vivi, I need you to make a Constitution save. What's your Constitution modifier?
It's +2.
All right. Okay, so that, and I gotta, and it's a DC 12, because you're right up next to these troglodytes. 13. So you've successfully saved against the effect. If you had failed, it would you would have been poisoned until the start of your next turn. But since you passed your save, you're now immune to the effect to the smell of troglodytes for the next hour. So count yourself lucky. All right, what are you gonna do?
Um, just shoot at the closest enemy, I guess. I don't know. I think
Did you want to maybe pull out your mace?
yes, actually. I'm not sure on the range or anything right now.
All right, so you're gonna one of the troglodyte one of the troglodytes is next to you. There's another that's on the other side of Arrow from you, and then the jellyfish creature is kind of off to the side. So you could
Cool.
target one of them with a melee attack if you wanted.
I'll just smack the one that's closer to me with my mace.
All right. So that what's your strength mod?
It's +2.
Alright, so that'll be +5 to hit, 21. And a mace is 1d6 bludgeoning, +2 for strength. Okay, you didn't quite kill him. Alright, so Noxon is, or not Noxon, Paulo is, he's gonna spend another first level spell slot to do Magic Missile again. He's gonna make one dart target each of these 3 creatures. So the jellyfish thing and the troglodyte that's right next to you, Vivi, are both dead. Oh yeah, I forgot I needed to make Paulo make a con save because he's 11. Yep, he succeeded, so he's also immune to the smell. All right, so stupid. Oh, wait. Forget that D20 roll I just made. Okay, so this remaining troglodyte takes 4 damage. All right, so now it's this one's turn, and he's gonna make a multi attack, but he's gonna spread out each of these attacks between. With one attack each going to Noxon, Arrow, and Paulo. So the first one versus Noxon +4 to hit. 10, that's a miss. The one against Arrow has advantage, so 15 and 13. Arrow's AC is 14, so that's a hit, and it's an automatic crit because Arrow is paralyzed.
Oh no.
So that's 2d4. Huh?
Real quick, out of curiosity.
Yeah?
Sorry, I was handling something else at the moment. Was he making that attack at advantage?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I'd like to use one of my uses of Restore Balance to remove his advantage, but I am so late to the party that I'm not even going to retcon that shit.
Alright. So you're not using it? then?
No, it would be insulting to say I'm going to do it now.
All right. So, well, I mean, you didn't know that the attack would have advantage until now, because I just now,
Oh, you didn't announce it ahead of time?
yeah,
Okay.
because
So yes, I would
yeah,
like to burn a
basically
use of.
the any attack that hits a paralyzed creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. Are you sure you don't want to get rid of the advantage?
Yeah, I'll get rid of the advantage.
All right. So instead, that will the 13. So it would take. So yeah, it would. Well, then again, it rolled the. All right. I'll just have it re-roll. Okay, come on, don't crap out on me. Roll 20. 7. Okay, that's a miss. And oh yeah, that's right. It rolls one. It makes one more attack. This time against Paulo, and that I believe is a miss. Yeah, that's a miss. Okay, so it's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of curiosity, is that creature wearing armor of any variety?
Let me check. It is. Let's see here. All right. It is. It is not. It has natural armor.
That's natural armor. Okay. Then I will stay where I am and plug it with a firebolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it. That's a
20
hit.
to hit.
Roll damage.
14 fire damage.
The firebolt. The firebolt hits him right in the solar plexus, and knocks him over dead. All right. So y'all have just come face to face with the sort of dangers that inhabit the Glitterhame. So y'all are still all right. Let's see here. So I gotta check with the.
Okay, I'll be right back. I have to go use the washroom.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. So the I'd say that was roughly a CR4 encounter. Uh. All right. So the one of the troglodytes had a little shiny on it. Uh, if any of y'all want to pick it up.
I'll pick it up.
Is it contaminated by the stench?
So they're on its so on one of the troglodyte's body, you come across a. Let's see here. All right. Okay, you've on one of the troglodyte's body, you find a mysterious little clockwork device. It seems to have picked it up and was carrying it around for some reason.
Can I take a closer examination of it, see how it works with my
Sure.
family being clockmakers?
Yeah. Go ahead and I guess roll an insight check.
Insight check. Okay.
And I'll let you add your proficiency bonus to it since it's thematic.
I'm already
you know?
proficient with I'm already proficient with insight, so this will be
All right.
ideal, hopefully. Nat 20. 25.
Okay, it seems to be a piece of a broken pocket watch.
Does it seem to have any magical inclination to it? Or is it just a.
Uh, no, not really. It's although you could, if one of you, uh, if you come across the rest of it, you could probably put it back together. Because none of the
Um,
parts seem especially damaged.
do I recognize the construction to be from any particular region or maker?
Roll history.
Okay.
It's gonna be a nat 1. No.
17.
Okay, so it actually upon closer inspection, it actually does bear the Smith mark of your family. Uh, it's um, so clearly these troglodytes had attacked someone who had a pocket watch that one of your family members had made.
All right.
You might be able to find the rest of it somewhere else here in the Glitterhame. Maybe you could hold on to it.
That doesn't bode particularly well. All right.
What have you found, Mr. Truth and Word?
I've found some of my family's work.
Oh, I see. So we might find people that are from where
All
you
right,
are
so yeah, Noxon and Arrow are. You can see they're a little bit tired. So do any of y'all do y'all want to take maybe a short rest and spend some hit dice to heal back up?
I can spend a hit die.
from. Yeah.
So I don't think you've taken any damage, Agma, but I know that Noxon, Arrow, and Paulo have.
I took a little bit of damage when I stumbled down the river earlier,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Okay, so you'll recover 6 health. Alright, so Paulo recovers 8 hit points, so he's back up to 21. And I guess Arrow recovers 4 hit points, so he's up to 22. Paulo or Noxon, did you want to spend any hit dice?
I did that already.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so what about you, Agma?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a hit die, see if I can't at least get back that damage that I lost.
All right.
Just one.
Okay, so you
Yeah, it's
recover
plenty.
5 hit points. All right, so
It's
in
plus
here,
con modifier too, right?
come again?
It's plus con modifier as well, right?
I think. Let me. Okay, so. All right, so when you've. Okay, so hit dice. Oh yeah, you do add your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
To each dice or to the whole throw?
You add your Constitution mod to the amount you heal when you spend hit dice.
Okay, so in my case, since I spent 2d10, it should be plus 6,
Yeah.
right?
Uh,
Okay.
well, you just like each time you spend hit dice, no matter how many you spend at a time, you add your Constitution modifier.
Ah, okay. So it makes this
Paulo
much.
gets another another 1 hit point. So
Okay.
I'd like to spend 2 hit dice while we're at it.
okay. So yeah, you go ahead and roll however many you want.
I have a +2 to con, but I would prefer if you would do the rolling.
Okay, so right. So you as a cleric, I believe, have a D8 hit dice.
Yeah,
So you're spending how many?
2 of them.
Okay, 2d8 plus 1. Yeah, your con mod is plus 1, right?
It's +2.
Plus 2. Okay. So you recover 10 hit points.
Hooray!
All right. So
It's a nice
continuing
number.
on, as you step into the center of this cavern, there's it's a pretty big place. Um, did you so the river, you can see it continues on into a small hole in the wall. You can actually it looks like if you were to step into the stream and then hunker down, you could actually move through the hole in the wall. Uh,
Well, why not?
did you want to try going through there, or there's also another path over here to the southeast.
Do we hear anything coming from any of these passages?
Nope. It's complete. It's eerily quiet.
Okay. Well, if we have to go further down in either of these other two directions, I'd like to make sure nothing comes out behind us.
All right. So, how are you? What are you gonna do? It just Did you want to just agree on a marching order and then? Or what?
I mean, just poke in and see what's in this area.
All right. So you.
I mean, I'll do it just myself if I have to. So.
Yeah. All right. So you take a look into this little cavern, and it's got a it's pretty pretty plain path. It's just a cavern. There's nothing in it. Or there's just like a tunnel that leads down this way.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, now that your eyes have sort of adjusted to the lower light level, you start to notice that along the wall there's these beautiful crisscrosses of sparkling minerals along the walls and ceiling of the cave system. It's pretty clear why this place is called the Glitterhame. It's beautiful in a way.
Wow. I never knew that a place like this would exist. So many riches.
But anyway, so which way do you want to go?
What if we went down the stream?
Well, you would have you could go through there. It would um you'd kind of it's a pretty low ceiling on that hole in the wall. It would you'd need you wouldn't be able to move through there as fast as you would just walking regularly. and
Alright.
you'd be in full view of whatever might be on the other side.
What was the manner of your search coming through here?
We have to find a sword.
Yeah, they're basically they're looking for for the last blades of a legendary dwarf blacksmith. They've
Okay.
been high. Huh?
Then which pathway seems to be the most worked?
It would definitely be this one.
That pathway has had the most construction.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
let's
got
go that
like,
way.
huh? What'd you say?
Let's go that way.
All right. So, all right, y'all continue on. I'll go ahead and reveal the areas. Okay, so y'all enter into a larger chamber. And this one actually seems to be lit somewhat. It's lit by like by gently glowing. This is it's lit by like these sort of gently glowing crystals that have been set into the wall. Uh, but it is still dim light, so. Uh, but you seem to have come into some sort of sepulcher or other resting place for the dead. There's each of the coffins is okay. So the okay, so there's. All right, so this is okay. I'm just checking the area. All right, so the yeah, this okay. There's an extreme. It's yeah. You gaze into an extremely large cave, faintly lit by natural phosphorescence. Its ceiling rises 50 feet high in some places. Crystals glimmer softly in the eerie light, and weird, beautiful flows and structures of delicate stone grace the chamber.
Just to be safe, I would like to cast Protection from Evil and Good on Noxon.
Okay. Alright, the western portion of the Great Cave is separated from the rest by a steep bluff. The ceiling there is half the height of the rest of the chamber. There's a couple dozen large stone coffins that line the cavern walls, each carved with intricate reliefs and designs, and marked with dwarvish runes.
Does anyone know Dwarvish?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, let me check Paulo's character sheet because he has comprehend languages as a ritual. So if y'all wouldn't mind waiting 10 minutes for him to cast the spell, he could translate for you.
I don't think that we have anything else to do for right now. So yeah.
Okay, so he casts the spell. Okay, so each of the uh, okay, so most of these most of the uh, most of these coffins, it turns out, are actually empty. They're not marked with the names and dates of death of any occupants. However, three of them are marked. Uh, the first one is yeah, carved into these. So yeah, there's the additional runes record the occupant's state of death and the great deeds the dwarf performed in life. Also carved into these 3 occupied coffins is a warning that doom awaits any who dare defile the honorable dead. The names on these 3 sepulchres are those of Borgel the Old, Garen Orkdoom, and Numik the Unlucky.
Well, let's not desecrate the. No, wait, not desecrate. How do you call this?
It's basically a warning telling you not to mess with the coffins.
Yeah, why would it do that? Why would we do that?
Looking over them, does it look like they have been previously tampered with?
No, they seem completely undisturbed. The troglodytes in this area, you also don't see any footprints that would indicate that troglodytes have explored here.
Interesting.
Yeah, this place seems to have been left completely undisturbed.
Do any of those names, any of the names match the individuals that you all are investigating?
Well, I mean, the only ones that you know of are Durgat. The only ones that were mentioned by name was Durgatin. You didn't know any of the names of any of the other dwarves in the clan.
Well, I don't think that we have anything else to do here but to press on.
So, did any of y'all maybe want to check for any sort of arcane, any sort of arcane nonsense that's around here, like looking for magical traps or anything like that?
Yeah, let's do
The
that.
best way to not trigger magical nonsense is to not even look for magical nonsense.
Okay.
If we're not here, if our intent is not to mess with these tombs, let's just walk by them and pretend they don't exist.
All right. That's a that's a smarter approach than most adventurers would take, I think.
If our intent is to mess with things, let me know first, and I'll check it. That's the best I can do.
Oh, what's inside this tomb? Oh!
I mean, did you want to just go ahead and see if they were check and see if the dwarves were bluffing or not?
I could give it a cursory glance. I'll give it a cursory glance.
All right.
Just like any magical runes, any magical essence. I'm not going to cast anything for this. I'm just going to make an Arcana check.
Okay.
What the fuck is my Arcana? I lost my character sheet at some point. There it is. +3.
All right.
12.
12. So despite everything carved into or despite the warnings carved into the tombs, you don't feel anything coming from these coffins. They seem to be completely ordinary. Like you're reaching out with the farthest reaches of your arcane mind, and you're not getting anything really.
Whether you feel something or not, let's not play with the deads.
Agreed. I'm more concerned about whether or not the dead wish to play with us. So, forward.
All right, so y'all are gonna go ahead and leave the. Go ahead and are you gonna head south then?
Yeah, head south. See if there isn't at least another passageway or a chamber on the other side.
All right, so as you
It comes up blank.
as you come down here, there's you do see a staircase that leads down.
Down in this context, I don't think would be ideal, but it is very possible that the dwarf you all are looking for was buried with his last works.
Was what?
Well, they're here looking for lost, or they're here looking for weapons of a legendary smith, right?
Yeah.
So if he's dead and he was buried here, Clarabold's logic would be maybe he was buried with some of them.
All right. Well, did you want to check the coffins then?
Well, I had already asked, and the name of the individual that they are looking for isn't on any of the coffins, correct?
Right.
Right. So no.
Yeah, but that's really the only it's really the down those stairs is really the only way you can go that you haven't gone yet. I mean, I guess you could go back north and head into the other part of the cave.
I'm operating under the assumption that staircase going down from a place where bodies are buried means that there are probably more bodies buried.
Okay, so you're gonna
Probably,
go down the stairs.
probably, yeah, down the stairs. Probably individuals of a higher class or of a higher standing.
Then? All right.
That would be Clarabold's assumption.
All right. So, if you want, you can go ahead. You could maybe roll either history or religion to see if any of you remember anything about this place, or about the dwarves' burial practices.
I'll roll it. I don't have high hopes though.
Huh?
20.
Okay, so you do have something of an inkling of an understanding of Kandrakar, because it is pretty it is so I guess it is pretty famous among dwarves, and your family has come into contact with some of the clans before. And you remember a few old stories about the fall of Kandrakar, and that you remember that it seems like most of the dwarves in Durgeddon's clan were killed during the siege of Kandrakar by the orcs. Knowing that, it actually makes more sense that there aren't more of them buried here. If most of the dwarves in that clan uh, ended up dying during the final siege. So there's a good chance that that the actual bodies of the clan members are further in, and just rested where they were killed. Am I making sense? Guys? Hello?
I will defer to the party on this then.
What?
To sum up, most of the dwarves in Durgeddon's clan died during the final siege of the fortress, and they were most of them were killed
The
by
DM
orcs
is
and
trying to
other-
tell us that there's no reason for us to go this way.
Well, keep in mind that I don't. I'm clearly I'm not making sense. So basically the idea, what I was saying was most of the bodies are likely to be deeper down in the actual fort where they were killed initially. So if you wanted to find Durgeddon's swords, you would want to venture deeper, because that's where they'll probably where their final resting place likely is.
Well,
It's
let's
not
go
in
then.
the graveyard deeper.
Yeah.
Right. So the DM is telling us not to go this way. So let's go somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay. So did you want to go back to the other cave you've already been in and go through the eastern cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So I'll just move you back up there. All right. So after exiting the dwarven sepulchres, you head back through here, and there's a path that leads over here. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna need y'all to roll, or I'll just roll against your passive perceptions. So, well, shit, I did, just you saw nothing.
We have light. That guy's 20 feet in front of me. I can see him.
Yeah, but there's a thing. Okay, so
I can smell you.
okay, so does any of your passive perceptions beat 16 or 13?
No.
I am at 13.
All right. So y'all enter. What about you, Vivi? What's your passive perception again?
1 second. It's +5. Oh, it's 15.
15. Okay. So you've the light doesn't reach far enough to see like all the way over here. However, you see a troglodyte heading right here. So I gotta. He doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Did you want to try and take him out before he can go and call for reinforcements?
Make the attempt. Shoot at it with my crossbow, I guess.
Okay. So that's plus 2. Your dexterity is +1, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be +4 to hit. 18. That should be a hit, yeah. All right, so that's 1d8 plus. Okay, 7 damage, and the troglodyte cries out in pain. And then you see the other one. Hold on, I gotta. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have to roll initiative, or y'all are gonna need to roll initiative. So that's 10 for Vivi. 20 for Noxon. All right. Agma, I need you to roll
It's on there.
initiative.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So actually, Vivi would have the 16. So. All right. Now I roll for Noxon and Arrow. Okay, +1 and +3. Come on, roll 20. Okay, so 8 and 13.
You meant Paulo, right?
Huh? What'd you say?
You meant Paulo, right?
Yeah, 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 Arrow and Paulo. Yeah. Sorry, I'm I'm my brain is too fried.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so all right, so now these two troglodytes are gonna roll for their initiative, which I believe is +2. Uh, yeah. Okay, so they're. Oh, it's just a straight d20 roll. So 8 and 10. All right, so Noxon, you're up first.
All right. So I'm gonna move. Let me zoom in. Okay. So I'm gonna move.
You'd be able to get
1,
into melee range of this guy.
3, 4, 5, 6, just enough. And then I'm gonna fight him.
All right. Go ahead and roll your 2 attacks.
20 plus. 4. Wait, I need to add proficiency too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because you are proficient with the weapon you're using.
Yeah. Okay, so that makes +7.
Yep. 13 and 11. I believe those both hit. Yes, they both hit.
Okay,
So
nice.
go ahead and roll your.
2d8 plus.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 2d8
Oh,
plus
D6,
twice your
okay.
strength mod plus 2.
Plus. Yeah. Bam.
Okay, 33. Jesus. Yeah, you've uh yeah, he's like dead 3 times over.
Fear me, cowards!
All right, Vivi, you're up. This one remaining troglodyte. Well, you can't see him from where you're standing, so you might want to go and might want to move forward.
I will do that then.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you should be able to see him from just the outer at. Well, no, he's just out of your light range. So, uh, so you could go try and go up and try to like get closer to him, but then you'd be in danger of getting his stink on you.
Yeah. Is there anyone that needs healing right now?
Well, the party just spent their head dice, so
I know, but
yeah, I
we
think
have been
most
fighting.
of them should be in decent condition. Uh,
Okay. Um. Well, unless I want to get closer to him and try to see him, I guess there's not really much I can do. So I'll just stop here, I guess.
all right. Okay, Arrow is gonna use his and he has dark vision, so he can see the troglodyte that's over there. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then use his cunning action to dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's gonna take a shot with his short bow. So that'll be +3 for proficiency and +3 for dex. So that's +6 to hit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's +7 to hit. He has a 19 dex, really. Okay, so +7 to hit. Don't die on me, roll 20. Come on. Okay, 18, that's a hit. 1d6 plus... that'd be +4. 5. Okay, so he's... Alright, Agma. You're up.
Okay. Let me see here. I am a good distance away from that guy, so I'm gonna move 30 feet into the room.
Okay,
4,
so
5,
you
6.
should...
Okay, so I think he's out of the range of my mind spike.
Yeah, he's 40 feet away.
No, he's 60.
Uh,
He's within range of mind sliver. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do one of those. Give
do
me an
you have
intelligence
dark
saving
vision?
throw.
Oh, wait, do you have dark vision?
Oh no, not at all.
Oh, well, then you can't see him from here, because he's out of Vivi's light range.
Okay, then I will just fireball as far as I can see.
Alright, so I guess he'll make a dex save. So that'll be 1d20. Well, it's just a straight d20 roll, and he rolled a nat 1. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. No matter how low you would have rolled on that 8d6, he was gonna
I just
die
typed
anyway, because he only had
86
8
instead of
hit
roll.
points.
God damn it.
Okay, and if you'll just give me a second. Uh,
That
God,
should light up the room pretty good for about
you nuked
6
the
seconds.
troglodyte from orbit. Let's see here. So he's I gotta check the okay. So that's area. That's this area. However, it's that fireball. You didn't see it from where you're standing, but that fireball set fire to a wooden gate that's on the other side of here, and you hear the heavy footsteps of some sort of large animal coming towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. You can't see it yet, but you hear you hear the footsteps of some sort of large animal. It smashes through and you hear the sound of wood splintering as it smashes through the now burning gate. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
initiative for this thing. So that is an initiative of +1. So it has an 8. for its initiative. Since it was late to the party, it'll go after Paulo. Alright, Paulo is up, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't see this thing from here. So it's gonna be this thing's turn.
Is the fire from the gate not enough light for them to see it?
Oh yeah, I guess it would be. So what you see, so I guess yeah, Apollo can take his turn then, or his action rather. He's going to. All right, he's going to use catapult to launch one of the remnants of the gate at the creature. So it's going to need to make a dex save. 15 against his spell save DC, which is 15. So it passes the save and docks just before the thing hits home. All right, now that you get a closer look at this thing, it has the body of it has the body of a brown bear, but the head of a giant owl. And this thing is looking at you very hungrily. Noxon, what are you gonna do?
I cannot run over to it, so I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You could use your
And
bow.
use my
You could
longbow.
use your bow, though. Yeah.
Lose my you lose. Use my longbow. It would be funny if I ran up to him and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna use my longbow. I'm gonna lose my longbow," and then I lose it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that through this, now that you've stepped up into the cavern, you can see some light coming through, coming from here, and it looks like sunlight. So.
Oh, so can you feel the sunshine?
Yeah. So what you gonna do?
I'm
You gonna make?
I'm gonna use my longbow.
Yeah, just make your 2 attacks.
Yeah, 2 longbow attacks.
All right. 20 versus its AC, which has an AC of 13, so you get to make a second attack, because remember, you have that feature. All right, both of those hit. That'll be 2d8 plus twice your dex mod.
What is my dex again? Okay. And habba.
12. It's so it's down to that much. Okay. Yeah, the arrows strike home, but it's this thing seems largely undeterred by them. Vivi, you're up. There's you might want to move forward a little bit so you can see what Noxon was just shooting at.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so how many squares are you gonna move?
I don't I don't know.
All right, I'll just say that you move up next to Noxon and Arrow so that you can so that they can get a better view of this thing.
Yeah, that works. Not terribly sure of how far they are from me or anything, so.
All right, you're now within. Oh, hold on. Gotta switch to the measuring. Yeah, you're within 30 feet of it now, so you can see it. Did you want to take a shot with your crossbow or something?
Yes, please.
All right, so that'll be +4 to hit. 19, that's a hit. So that's 1d8 plus 1d8 plus 1. 4 damage. It's all right. So now Eero, he's going to okay, what is his all right. Okay, I'm trying not to get Eero completely demolished by this. Because he does only have 22 hit points, and this thing it's a fucking owlbear. It's gonna be, the thing hits pretty hard. So he's gonna, okay, I just want to check and see if this thing has dark vision. Because Eero actually has superior dark vision out to 120 feet. So let's take a look here. Oh, it does have dark vision of 60 feet. So what Eero's gonna do is he's going to let me get out the measuring. Okay, so I'm not sure if Eero can. Hold on, I gotta reveal the rest of the room. Okay, so he can just make it with if he uses his uncanny if he uses his cunning action to dash. So that he's gonna go right here. Oh, hold on. Right here, right here, rather, and he's gonna take a shot with his short bow. Let's see, what's the range on a short bow again? 80 to 320. Okay, so he's just outside of this thing's dark vision range. So he's going to take a shot with advantage, because it can't see him. So that'll be 1d20 plus. Okay, so that'll be +6 or +3 for proficiency, +4 for dex. 20, that's a hit. So that'll be 4d6 plus +4. 16 damage. Alright, Agma, you're up.
Alright. I can still see the owlbear.
Yep.
Mind sliver.
Okay.
Oh wait, am I in range? I might be a little out of range.
Yeah, you might want to
No,
move.
I'm in range. I'm in range. Mind sliver. Intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
I thought you asked what the DM had to do.
Okay, intelligence save. And it takes a -4 to the roll. So that's yeah, it failed. So
Yep.
what is it? Oh, so let's see what it does.
2d. Oh, I was about to type just for 2d6 again. I hit 3, didn't I? I hit 3. Okay. I'm just gonna suck at roll 20 all of a sudden. Excuse me. 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay, so that's all right. So does Mind Sliver have any other effects?
Yeah, he takes a minus d4 to their next saving throw before the end of my next
Alright.
turn.
Okay.
And bonus action, since I have those. The fuck is my sheet? There it is. Do I have anything good I can do as a bonus action?
Well, I mean, you
Yeah,
could.
I've got a chromatic orb left. Let's throw one of those at him.
All right. God, y'all are gonna kill this thing before it can do anything.
Correct.
All right, that 23 was for chromatic orb. Yeah, that's a hit.
Yep. And we're gonna go for fire damage on this one. I'll
Okay, 10
take
damage.
10 points
so
fire damage.
It's down to
Uh,
9.
Yeah, no, I'll stick with the 10.
All right, so next up it is Paulo's turn, and he's gonna go. He's gonna use Chill Touch. 12 against its AC, which is 13, which is yeah, 13. That's a miss. All right, and now you see, and now this thing's a little bit angry. It's gonna come up, and it's gonna go, or actually, no, it's not. It's gonna take the disengage action, uh, and it's gonna try to escape through the tunnel. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it just runs off out the tunnel.
And I'm gonna roar behind it. Yay!
All right, so that concludes that encounter. The owlbear dropped a few feathers. If you want to pick those up.
Oh yeah, for well, uh, when Paulo will leave the party, we won't have any identification things. But I think that if we bring them to a magic guy,
Yeah, you might
we
be able to
might
make like a potion out of it or something.
identify for things that we're going to find probably.
All right. Okay, so all right. So from what I want like one of y'all to I want one of y'all to roll history, I guess.
History.
I have a +4 in it.
All right.
I got proficiency with history. Let's do this. Okay.
All right. So when the so this yeah this sort of or what's your history, Vivi?
I have proficiency in +4.
So +4. All right. So Vivi, you can you see that the supports that lead that go to this tunnel that seems to lead out of the mountain. It's the supports seem much cruder than the ones from the dwarven sepulchres. From what you can tell, it seems like when the orcs besieged Kandrakar those hundreds of years ago, they tunneled into the side of the mountain, hoping to take the dwarves by surprise. And this is the remnant of that. You can see footprints leading in and out of this tunnel that seem to be both owlbear and troglodyte footprints. So yeah, that's what you know. There's also a very good chance that if you spend too long down here, there will be more troglodytes in this area when you come back. So keep that in mind. So, which way did y'all want to go?
Um,
There are two different passageways to the south.
I see 2 passageways to the south and a passageway on the east side.
Yeah. So which way did y'all want to go?
Any of them lead downhill?
Yeah, they all do, or at least the two southern ones do.
This one.
All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and reveal the area. Oh, hold on. That's the hider. I want the revealer. Okay, so down here. Okay. So y'all head through this tunnel. And oh, God damn it, hold on. Okay. So, so you see that these two tunnels just kind of loop back on themselves. However, there's a cavern to the west. And I want one of y'all to roll an Arcana check.
All right. 14.
Okay, you
Oh,
okay. So Clarebold, you feel you feel the faint glimmer of something magical coming from over here. It's not like malevolent or anything. It's the same sort of glimmer you might expect from an enchanted item.
Okay.
Do you want to go check it out?
Yeah, let's head that way.
Okay, so in this, let me reveal the area. God damn it! Why do I have the hider on? Okay, so so in this room, okay, as you walk into this room, there's a trickle of water. You hear the faint sound of trickling water that from the hillside above. It nourishes this profusion of fungus, weird puffballs, tall caps, and patches of fuzzy mold in a variety of colors. A golden brown carpet of mold covers an old skeleton and rusted mail in the southern part of the room. So let me just put a the something on there. It's lying on the ground, completely inanimate. It's the skeleton of a dwarf, presumably one that had fell in the siege of Kandrakar. The mold is completely covering the skeleton, with the exception of one thing in its skeletal hand. It holds a sword that gleams surprisingly brightly given its apparent age.
this has to be the sword we are looking for.
But you can't. And by the way, the room is dimly lit because some of the fungus in this room is actually bioluminescent. so you can see into the room. Um, and on it, and upon focusing in on the sword, you do see Durgeddon's smith mark on its blade. The same mark that was on the broken sword that the dwarf that the Duke's personal smith showed you at the start of this.
Strong possibility this is what you were looking for.
It's one of the
Yes,
things.
it is.
There seem the dwarf the smith gave he gave an indication that there were probably several of these swords scattered throughout Kundrakar. So this definitely seems to be one of them.
Do you think one will be enough?
Well, it all depends on how much gold you want to make from this.
I cannot say for certain. I am not involved in your contract, as it were.
Well, it didn't specify multiple swords, but I think that this one will be a guarantee that will have led our mission to a good end. But let's keep on exploring.
All right, so I want one of so do any of you want to roll a like a nature check or something to see if there's anything weird about this mold?
I think I would just prefer to try to set it on fire.
Okay, you
Just
could
using-
certainly
just using-
do that.
Just using prestidigitation, make a little heat.
All right. So
It'll either burn away or react terribly.
All right. So you set fire to you use prestidigitation to set fire to the closest patch of mold to you. Because let me kind of give a little indication of where this because like the mold is covering basically the entire floor of this cave. So it's like you use prestidigitation to light a small fire on the mold, and it weathers away as the fire touches it.
So the mold is receding as I burn it?
Yeah.
All right, easy enough then. Continue to burn mold.
All right. So you burn away patches of mold leading up to the skeleton, and as you take hold of the sword, or I guess yeah. So Noxon, hold on. I didn't mean to put that there. Hold on. Okay. So wait. I got rid of Vivi's token on accident. Okay, there we go. So you burn away the mold, and walk towards the dwarf skeleton, and Noxon, as you pick up the sword, you can definitely feel that this sword is enchanted. It's a +1 longsword.
Oh yeah, this is big sword time.
And and now that you get a closer look, that's definitely Durgeddon's smith mark on its blade. Also from here, you see the skeleton of a human in the far south end of the cavern. It seems to be wearing a rather nice steel helmet on its head that's chased with silver. And what Ero's going to do is he's going to use Mage Hand to float the helmet over to him so that he can pocket it. All right, I'll go ahead and put those two things in the goodies channel. There we go. Okay, so there's nothing else in this cavern of interest. So, did y'all want to continue heading south?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so the oh, hold on. I didn't have the. God damn it! For fuck's sake. Okay. Sorry, I'm just. I was having roll 20 was being weird. Okay. So as y'all continue on, south, you eventually arrive in what appears to be the main chamber of Glitterhame. It's this enormous cavern that has and it has the same crystals and whatnot that adorned the burial chamber. It's this huge expanse of cavern you really find yourself awestruck at how beautiful it is, despite the dangers.
It's quite beautiful, yes, but we should still be on our guards.
The dwarves definitely knew what they were looking for when they picked this place. All right, so I gotta get the book back out. Okay, so the Glitterhame, yes. Yeah, high ledges rise 15 to 20 feet above the floor on the north, south, and west walls. Yeah, patches of strange fungi dot the floor, including capped stalks standing as tall as a human, and glowing puffballs almost a yard wide. No mold here. Narrow passageways lead off to the north and south, where you just came from the northern one. And a flight of carved stone stairs descends from the western ledge to a path that meanders through the center of the chamber, towards a small iron door in the eastern wall. Audible throughout the entire chamber is the sigh of a soft, cool breeze that rises towards the surface far above. I want y'all to roll nature about the fungus and stuff.
What?
Roll nature.
Oh, okay. You got cut off at some point. Yeah.
Oh, when did I cut out?
I heard all nature.
Yeah. So yeah, roll. Yeah, go ahead, just roll nature, and 13. All right. So I think not. I think I'm gonna have Paulo roll nature as well because he has a high intelligence. All right. So +4, and he doesn't have proficiency with nature. So, all right. So Paulo he walks up to one of the he walks up to one of the patches of giant mushrooms. He consults a book that he's carrying, and he's like, I think we can eat these. From what it says here in this book, they're edible. They don't taste especially good, but if we're hurting for rations, we can always come back and harvest some of these.
All right. Well,
Firebolt will walk
perhaps-
up and take a bite out of one.
All right. It's pretty bland. It just tastes like a raw mushroom. sort of like just like a regular. It tastes like one of those white button mushrooms.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
It doesn't taste that bad.
No, I like white mushrooms.
So
The Paris champignon.
So yeah, if for some reason y'all run out of food, you can come back here and eat the mushrooms. All right, so there's a couple of different pathways. There are stairs here that seem to lead back up to the burial ground. There's also a flight of stairs down here that leads further in. And then there is a... Huh? Come again? Did somebody say something?
I don't think so. I made like a sound, but that was it.
Okay.
I think that someone actually sneezed instead.
Oh, okay. All right. So, and then to the east, you can as y'all walk into the center of the chamber, there's tiles that start up right around here. And it leads to a large iron door to the east. And there's also a rock fall right over here. That lead you could probably climb up it if you're an athletically inclined type.
What if we use the potion of climbing that we found earlier?
You could certainly do that.
Okay, so who wants it besides me? No one.
Just you.
Does anyone want to head? Do y'all want to head over to the rock fall and try to climb it?
Yeah. I want to use a potion of climbing to guarantee that I'm not going to fall face first down on the floor.
All right. If y'all will just give me a second. I've got a. Well, shit. Why didn't I? I know this sounds ominous, but why didn't I add this? Okay, so before you do though, did you want to? This place is pretty peaceful. Did you want to try? Did you want to maybe settle down for the night and take a long rest? Get your head dice and your spell slots and sorcery points back.
I'm in a
Yeah,
pretty
sure.
good spot. I'm not missing that much. I mean, I'm down my third level spells, but that's about it.
Okay. All right. So
I don't know if there's another party member that needs to take a long rest, I'd be up for it. But
well, I mean,
like if we're saying it's
Paulo
strictly
still
from,
has most of his spell slots, so I think this would probably be fine.
I got all my spell slots as well, so yeah.
All right. So if you'll just give me a second. So all right. So you'll head up to this rock fall. I want each of y'all to roll perception.
okay.
There's Okay, Clairbold. As y'all approach the rock fall, you see something stirring inside the rockfall. And you reach out to warn your allies. There's something big and mean hiding inside that rockfall. Like it's big enough to move some of the larger boulders that are inside it.
How well can I see it?
You've you can see it really well. You rolled a nat 20 on your perception roll. So
Can I
huh?
Can I see the Can I get a feel for what kind of creature it is? Like, is it a giant? Is it a beast-like creature? Is it a
Roll.
Can I get a feel for what type of creature it is?
Okay, roll me a roll me. I guess yeah, roll me a nature check.
All right, straight
Also-
intelligence, got it.
If there aren't any other
18.
if there aren't any other encounters, can we call it a day
There's
or
one,
after the next encounter?
there aren't any other encounters after this one that in the area you're in. It'll
Okay.
this will be over pretty quickly one way or another.
All right.
So, Claire Bold, you've you know you have a pretty good idea that of what's about to jump out at you. There is a kind of tunneling monster that likes to hide among rock falls and ambush unsuspecting travelers, called Grex.
Okay.
And you're pretty sure that this is one of those.
So this is a creature that has a nose, then.
I don't. It doesn't. It has a beak.
It is beak. Good enough for me.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast Firebolt on it,
All right. So
specifically on its nose.
Well, let me move it to the token layer. All right. Go ahead and roll an attack, or roll the attack for it. 26. Damn. All right. Yeah, that's a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. Seven points of fire damage.
Okay.
And as soon as I do so, I would like to look at it condescendingly and just go, no, no, no.
All right. So it so you hit it square in the beak,
check.
and you see this enormous worm-like creature burrow out of the rock fall. It looks at you, and then it roars a mighty roar. Roll initiative.
All right, I was gonna try to intimidate it with that, but all right.
Oh well, you can certainly try to intimidate it.
Yeah. Would I be doing so at disadvantage since I don't speak its language?
Yeah, it doesn't understand any languages really.
Right. So I would be rolling at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last charge of restore balance to cancel that out.
All right.
Oh wait, I may have the wrong number here before I confirm that, because I have not rolled any of my.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, I almost made the wrong number. All right, there we go. Oh, there's the damn it. There's the
Yeah.
bad roll.
it's it's you really think like just Man Flash is gonna
It's not a dog. It's not a dog.
yeah, it's a very sharp dog. All right. Okay,
Also,
so
may I
that's-
add that restore balance is one of the most fourth wall breaking spells ever.
Yeah. It is.
I love it. It makes for great. It makes for fantastic roleplay opportunities.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. All right. So I got to roll initiative for Vivi. You've got +1 to initiative.
I have +3 to initiative
Oh, +3.
because it's my proficiency bonus, right?
I don't think you add your proficiency bonus to initiative. It's just your dex mod.
No, I'm
Oh.
not familiar with any ability that adds your proficiency bonus to
Oh
initiative.
yeah, no, I'm confused about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Okey-dokey.
the only thing that adds a bonus to initiative is the aware feat, which gives you plus. I think it's +5 to initiative.
And I think assassin gives something too. I don't recall.
Yeah, something like that. All right, so so Vivi, you got so you rolled a 7. Okay, so this thing's initiative is +3. All right, 10. And Paulo's is +1. Come on. All right, so 13. And Eero gets +4 to his initiative, so you get. All right.
We're gonna murder it even before it has its turn.
All right, it's Eero's turn first. He's gonna go in and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna take a stab at this thing with his rapier. So that'll be +7 to hit. 16 versus its AC, which is 18. That's a miss.
Oh, wow.
All right, Agma. Oh, and I guess Eero will use his cunning action to disengage, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Since you can take actions in the middle of your movement. All right, Agma, you're up.
Okay. Well, since it didn't listen to what I had to say before, chromatic orb, second level.
All right. So is that a saving throw?
Nope, that's an attack roll. 19 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. More fire damage because it didn't seem to appreciate that the first time.
Yep. Let's do it. 22. All right. Okay, fighter man, it's your turn. What you gonna do?
Just to be safe, I would also like to move back a few feet.
All right.
Very quick question.
Yeah.
How much time has passed since we left the undead area?
Or
I'm sorry.
you mean the
I'm calling it the
graveyard?
undead area. How much time has passed since we left the graveyard?
I'd say it's been probably, I don't know, maybe
We haven't
half
taken
an
a rest
hour.
yet, right?
Huh?
Oh, half an hour? All right, never mind then. Protection from evil and good is long gone.
Yep. All right. So the okay, Noxon, it's your turn.
What is the kind of creature that it is?
It's a Greg. It's a monstrosity.
What is it? An aberration, a celestial, elemental?
Monstrosity.
It's considered a monstrosity for the purposes of spell effects.
Okay. So let me check all the spells that I have.
Or specifically, it's a Greg Alpha.
Yeah, well, I'm the male alpha here, so fuck it. I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna try to attack it with
With your scimitars, with your
yeah,
scimitar.
my scimitar, and as my bonus action, my rapier.
All right, so go ahead and roll for it.
Plus 7.
Okay,
Miss.
14 is a miss,
Hit.
25 is a hit. So
And
you get your bonus action with your rapier.
it's still a +7 for me as I use my rapier, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay, so you hit once with the scimitar and once with the rapier. So that's 2d8 plus 1d6 plus twice your strength mod plus 2.
That's a lot of things for me to remember. 2d8 plus 2d6.
Plus 1d6.
Oh, 1d6. Okay.
Yeah. Plus twice strength mod plus 2. Or actually, I would think you'd be using your longsword. You'd be using the longsword you picked up, right?
Can I do that?
Yeah, yeah. That's because that's a magic weapon. So yeah, but it does the same damage anyway. It's 1d8. It's just that the longsword is a magic weapon and the rapier isn't. So yeah.
Okay, so but wouldn't that like potentially damage it so that
I mean, it's a magic sword. It's gonna take a lot to damage an enchanted sword.
Okay, well, here goes nothing.
All right, 24, 24 damage. I was a little bit afraid that this thing would rip y'all apart, but it turns out I didn't quite give it enough. I didn't quite give y'all enough credit. All right, Paulo is going to use catapult to launch one of the rocks from the rockfall at this thing's head. So he gets to make a dex save of +3, 15 versus his save DC, which is 15. So it makes the save. All right, so now it's the Grek Alpha's turn. And I'm, this is gonna, okay, let's see here. So it gets a +7 to hit. It's gonna make a multi-attack. 2 attacks, one with its tail and one with its tentacles. So the first one is, +7 to hit. 23, that's 2d6 bludgeoning. It's okay. So it's 2d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. So you take 10 bludgeoning damage. Now it's making its attack with its tentacles. 19 to hit. Yeah, that's a hit. So, and that. Oh, that's gonna hurt. It does 4d8 plus 4 slashing damage. 18 slashing damage.
What was that?
So you've taken a total of 28 damage this turn.
I'm down to 5.
But that's not it. Because it gets to make an additional attack with its beak since it hit you with the tentacle attack. So that's another +7 to hit. 19. Oh.
Ow.
So the beak is 2d8 plus 4. So you take 8 damage, and I'm pretty sure you're unconscious now, right?
Yep.
All right. So you've all right. And that's going to be it for your turn. Vivi, you just saw this thing completely rip into Noxon and knock him unconscious in one round. What are you going to do? He's currently laying on the floor bleeding out. You might want to spare the dying his sorry ass.
Hey,
I'll do that then. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I should have used shield. Damn it!
Well,
I
it's
forgot I had that.
shit happens. So you're gonna move up and use spare the dying.
Yeah.
All right. So you touch Noxon, and he's now stabilized and not rolling death saves. Did you Okay, so that's I guess that'll be it for your turn. I mean, you could try and did you want to move out of the range of its tentacles? Or
I can try.
this thing has a reach of 10, so you would be provoking an opportunity attack if you wanted to move out of its range, but
I'd still like to try.
all right. Okay, so it's gonna roll with a +7. 17 to hit.
I have an AC of 12, so yeah, that hits.
All right, so that's 4. You take 21 slashing damage, but you manage to get out of it. You manage to get out of its range and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now it's Arrow's turn. He's so he's gonna go. Let's see here. Does this thing have? Okay, dark vision of 60 feet. So he's gonna go. He's gonna use his uncanny, or he's gonna use his cunning action to dash. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. So he's now more than 60 feet away. So he's able to get the attack with advantage. Since he's outside of its dark vision range, it can't see him. So he has advantage on the attack.
And don't I count as an ally as well?
No, because you're unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, that unconscious creatures can't contribute to things like sneak attack because you're unconscious, and you can't distract it because you're basically just lying there on the ground.
I'm like Yamcha.
Yeah, it's like that one, like the yeah, exactly.
I was like, hey, I'm the male alpha here, and then bam.
Yeah. Okay, so Eero is going to, yeah, he'll take a shot with his short bow, and he's going to. All right, so that's a +7 to hit with advantage. So. Okay, so 18 does hit its AC, so that'll be 4d6 plus +4. 14. So it's down to that much. All right, Agma, you're up.
Okay. Oh, this is stupid. I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
All right. So now your AC equals 13 plus your Dex mod.
5, 6. I'm going to get into melee with it. And I'm going to draw my dagger, and that's everything I can do this turn.
All right. Wait, I thought Mage Armor was a bonus action.
If Mage Armor is a bonus action, that will allow me to at least make an attack, but I don't think it is.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
pretty sure it's an action.
Noxon, you're still unconscious, so that's it for your turn.
Checking.
Can,
Yeah,
can
Mage
I
Armor's an action.
can I actually try to use my ability Second Wind, or is
Let
being
me look up the
unconscious?
ability.
You are unconscious and bleeding out. Second one requires you to use a
Oh,
bonus action.
he's not bleeding out anymore.
Well, he's still unconscious though.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
see here. So you have a what? You have a okay, second wind. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points. That's the thing, is that if you're unconscious, you can't take actions.
All right.
You're gonna have to wait for Vivi's next turn.
Okie dokie.
So Paulo is he's going. Let's see, how many spell slots has he? I think he's used like. I want to say he's used like 3 of his first level spell slots. So instead, he's going to use Magic Missile upcast at 2nd level for 4d6 plus 4 unerring damage.
44.
Yeah, 44. Plus 4. 13. So you see as you see the magic you see a magic missile strike it once on the head, and then the other three missiles basically just kind of burrow into the roof of its mouth and into its brain. It gives a blustering bellow and it falls over. It falls over lifeless.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't have to tank anything.
Alright. So, with that, I believe we're going to end the session. And, since it's... You're conscious again, Noxon, since you've... since you're...
Out of danger.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Are we
is
going
this
to
way.
wait the 1d4 hours for him to wake up, or is someone going to heal him?
Yeah. Well, we'll just fade to black and say that you had done your thing. All right. So that's gonna be the end of the session for today.
Okay.
So, what did y'all think?
Well,
Also, computer for this again.
Come again?
I'll be happy to use my computer for this again.
Oh yeah, yeah. I imagine. I can imagine. Uh,
also, did I recover all my hit points, or?
well, you'll have to take a long rest to get those back, but
Aren't we gonna do that?
Yeah.
well, yeah, if y'all want. No,
Yeah, I think that it would be a good place to do a long rest.
yeah. All right. So y'all go. I'll go ahead and deduct the food from your total and that of the animals, and update everything for that.
We're
All
down
right.
to how many rations?
Yeah. I'll take care of that. Just so. Yep. I'll see y'all next time. Same time next Sunday.
Hopefully, yeah.
That should work for me.
Okay. Are you having fun, Agma? Agma, you there? Hello?
Agma?
Agma, are you there?
I'm here. I'm just not answering the question.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I mean, I certainly hope you're having fun.
That's an off-stream conversation.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll see
I'm
y'all
not
next...
I'm not gonna be a shit in front of your audience. That would be very rude.
All right. Okay, I'll see y'all next session.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Bye.
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
All right. So, the next session will be Sunday the same time. So, yep. Bye-bye.